This time on Eyes of the Paranormal, we're in Bellaire, Ohio to investigate 1699 Belmont Street. Many consider this place one of the most active buildings in America. Will the ghosts and the spirits, or maybe even the demonic activity that so-called inhabits the house, talk to us? Will it just go down as another urban legend? Join us tonight and find out. We're at 1699 Belmont Street in Bellaire, Ohio, and we're interviewing Kristen Lee. This house is notoriously known as the Portal to Hell. Tonight we're going to get into a little bit of what began the whole interaction with her and whatever is in this house, and we'll start by asking just some basic questions. When did you actually purchase the house and move in?
It was July 4th weekend, 2005, I believe.
Okay. Now, by how long after you moved in did you start realizing something wasn't?
Well, I was pretty ignorant to the whole paranormal thing. I was just so happy to have a home. If anything was going on, I didn't recognize it because we were placed and I believed that we were stable. We started doing repairs on the house, and I was asleep on the couch one night, and I felt the cushion sink in below me, and I opened my eyes and I saw a gray figure of a man, and I screamed, "Who are you? What do you want?" And he stood up, he walked into the foyer, and he vanished.
Okay, so that was the first time anything ever happened. Now, have you ever experienced anything before then, or was this the first time ever?
This was the most profound thing that I had ever witnessed one-on-one. I mean, I am in the field. I am in the, what do I say?
In the paranormal field?
I'm not in the paranormal field. I'm in the metaphysical field.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the metaphysical field, and I have a metaphysical shop, and I do mediumship and tarot readings and that sort of thing. So I do connect with spirits, but I've never had a spirit come to me while I was asleep and wake me up to let me know that they were there.
Now, do you believe that there's more here than just the gray man?
Well, yes. We left the home. Things escalated and things got very bad here. My family split up. At one point in time, I had to send my kids and my dog out of the house for their safety, so it was just me that was living inside the house. But I was only living inside the house part-time because it was just that active. That is when I was held down to the bed and I wasn't able to be moved. And at the time, Bella, my dog, was still here, and she was thrown up against the wall. Prior to that, I was pushed down the steps, and had Bella not been in front of me, I would have gone through the second-story window. There were times that friends would come in and they would witness things, things being misplaced, and getting back to the question of how many spirits are here, I honestly don't know, because the home, with research, I have found that it sits on the Lee line. Behind the house is an Indian burial and is a Native American cave. And the house, we have done a lot of research on the house since I left. And we have learned that the house that Jack built is an old fable, but it's a very true fable. It's a house that was built by the Hetherington family that lived here in Bellaire. They were a very prominent family in Bellaire, and they owned coal mines, and this house sits on top of the coal mine.
Oh, wow.
So there was a coal mine explosion, and there was 42 men that were killed underneath of this house. And the third component to the Lee line that really just did it for me was learning, the Ohio River is running in front of my house, and water is a consistent energy source to feed the paranormal. Therefore, I believe that all of Belmont Street is affected by paranormal activity.
Now see, I've noticed that Moundsville Penitentiary, which is highly known for paranormal activity, sits right on the other side of the river from this house.
Yeah.
Now I wonder if the activity here, because of being on the ley line and the river and the coal mine, I wonder if that also fuels the fire over there.
I believe that it does, and also too, with research, we found out that the French and Indian War took place on where we stand today, and it was also it spread out to Moundsville, and it went as far as to Neves, Ohio, which is where the flood occurred.
What's the future plans for the house now? I know that I don't think you don't live here anymore.
No, I can't live here. I don't feel comfortable living here, and every time I come into this home, it's just off the hook.
Yeah.
So I believe that I am the trigger to what's going on in here. Someone's trying to tell me something, and quite honestly, I'm just too damn scared to even try to acknowledge that and hit it head on, and also being pushed down and being held down, that's certainly not a welcome invitation for me.
Yeah.
So the plans for the house is, I filed bankruptcy on the house. It was the only debt that I had, because when I left the house, I couldn't maintain my townhouse, and I couldn't maintain the bills for this house and the mortgage. So I said, to hell with it. I'm not going to be able to live there. And I went to court the last Wednesday of September. The Belmont County auditor didn't want the house. The mortgage company didn't want the house. They squashed the debts and gave me my house back.
Really?
So now I own the house free and clear.
So they just pretty much, in a way, you almost can't get
Can't
away
rid
from
of
the
it.
house.
No.
Yeah.
No, so what is ever in here, the dominant spirit, is what we call the gray man. I don't know I really don't know what he wants with me. Has he harmed me? Yes. Is he the dominant spirit of the other spirits? I believe that he is. But, he can't keep me here, and it pisses him off. And he knows that I don't come into this house without someone that is with me. And I will never walk into this home again alone.
I have heard great stories about the place as far as the activity. I'm good friends with a lot of the teams that have investigated the place, and they all back your claims and everything, and I've seen the actual hardcore evidence to support everything that you've experienced. So we're hoping tonight that they will speak to us in the same way, and maybe we can get more answers for you to further your knowledge of what's going on here.
Sounds great. Thank you.
God, it's dark up here.
As loud as you can. Tell me your name. You guys hear like footsteps?
No, I didn't hear.
If you can, will you please make one of these lights light up for me? Any one that you want, just one time. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's try this. How about all the men go down to the second level and leave us three women up here for a moment?
We're going to go down to the first level so we don't corrupt it.
Are you comfortable with this? Are you okay? Not really, but if you feel uncomfortable at all, because yeah, buddy. Did you guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? We have whispering already. Are you comfortable with this? Are you okay? Not really, but if you feel uncomfortable at all, because yeah, if you feel uncomfortable at all, because yeah, if you feel uncomfortable at all, because yeah, buddy. Did you guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? We have whispering already.
Was it whispering or was it just like noise from the highway?
That was definitely a whisper. That was like right up in our mixture.
Right all up in our grills.
Okay, Kristen, you want to ask a couple? Huh? Nothing? Not a chair moving, not a knock, not even a growl. A real man would be sincere about something he's done and that he's ashamed of. What you've done to Kristen has caused her to run out of her home.
Right beside me, you selfish prey.
And I think that you owe the decency of a slight apology in the smallest way towards her. I have to go pee, excuse me. If you try to pull me down these damn steps, one day I'll pass over too and I'll kick you straight. I'll come with her because I gotta go pee myself.
Dude, some crazy shit just happened on this camera. Dude, some crazy shit just happened on this camera. Hear me?
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, they're looking at you. On that.
How you do?
This is the EVP session with Trina, Levi, and Ashley in the basement. This is 1699 Belmont Avenue, the portal to hell. Sit this down right here on this table.
You want to just slip this over there so we're getting this in there so we can angle it up.
We're by the creepy mannequin guy.
It's very creepy. And not only do we have a creepy mannequin guy, but apparently we have a big black rat snake down here too.
This big.
This big. So we are not really looking forward to running into this snake right now.
Last time we were down here, we got EVPs of a little girl when we reviewed our evidence, so we think we might be able to talk to Emily down here. So we think we may have been on our EVPs. So let's get started. Emily, if you're down here, do you want to play tag? You want to play a game with us?
down there, can you give us any kind of sign that you're here? Can you move something? Can you make one of the lights light up? Can you speak into the red light? Just show us that you're down here. That's all we ask.
You know, we have a lot of noise coming down here in the basement with the water and the heater kicking on, so you need to be loud so that we can hear you. So if there's anyone down here with us, you know, make a loud noise so we can hear you and we know that you're here.
You guys hear that?
Mm-hmm. You can't tell if it was...
Clear. Can you do that again, please?
Can you do it one more time, just to confirm? Just do it one more time, please.
Can you tell us your name?
Did you hear that? Is that you over here? That was you. Make another noise so we know it's you.
No, I heard it from the window. We were talking. I went upstairs walking around. Personally. I'm just.
There, fall down on me.
If anybody's down here with us, we're not trying to scare you or run you off. We're just trying to prove that you exist.
I keep on hearing things here.
You know, man, the snake. Let's go upstairs, dude. This got me freaked out.
Yeah. I mean, because
For real.
in the case that they are wrong and it's not a rat snake.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why.
I don't want to do
Did
with
you
the
ever
snake.
notice the head in the bowl here?
Back here?
Second floor, Bellaire house, 422, Ashley, Trina, and Levi.
If there's anything that you'd like to tell us, please do so.
Can you tell us why that you attacked Kristen like that? That thing's making noise.
I think so. Can you tell us your name?
Did you mess with Kristen because of her religious beliefs? Is the gray man here with us? Can you tell us what your real name is?
We also know that this house is over a coal mine that lost a lot of its workers at one point. Were you one of those workers that used to work for the coal mine? And if so, are you angry because of how your life ended?
Will you please make the lights, just make it light up one time? Please?
I feel a little bit colder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that, but I don't know if it was just the
Yeah.
window.
I just feel a little awkward.
It's starting to change a little bit.
Yeah, I turned the heat off. Making too much noise. Want me to turn it back on?
No.
I mean, you can feel the temperature change in here though.
Did you guys see that?
no.
It looked, I swear something just passed by our door outside the hallway. It just like freaking flew past there.
No
Wait.
shit.
It looked like it ran. You didn't see that?
That was you coming here with us. Come and talk to us.
That DVR camera's put in the hallway.
Mm-hmm. That's the same hallway that we were getting those flashes on the DVR earlier. If you're in the hallway, come in here, please.
Please don't be afraid of us. We're not gonna hurt you. We're not gonna make you leave.
Just have a camera.
Die?
Huh?
Did it die?
Yeah. Just die when I walk in.
And
I'll come back on.
Alright, Levi, sit,
What's going on?
sit down. This is good. Grab the other camera. Can you turn that back on, please? Are you messing with our equipment?
did you decide you wanted to play games with us?
How did you do that? How did you just touch that camera?
Can you do it again?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Levi, move.
Make you see it. What the
Hey,
hell?
we appreciate that.
Yeah, turn off that IR
Hey,
light. It's spraying.
Huh?
It's spraying off the camera. The camera can't see
Here,
it.
set this right there in the doorway, please. Don't be afraid, you're just gonna lay down this piece of equipment for us. Can you, if you want to, won't you do that again for us? Will you turn the camera back on? Please? Or you can make those lights light up. All you have to do is touch that little light right there in the hallway or in the doorway. Will you make that door shut? Please?
I really enjoyed your trick. I thought it was pretty neat that you could turn the camera on and off like that.
It felt like something just like nudged this entire chair. Why don't you go play with Trina?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, can we try a couple of new things, please? Will you make those lights light up?
Or maybe turn our camera back on.
What's your initials? Can you tell me your initials? And like, don't put it in my skin, okay? I want, just tell me, just say it with your own words, please.
We have a bunch of reporters around here. You can talk into any of them.
Alright, as I said that, my side starts to burn.
You serious?
My side is burning. Actually, it's pressure. It's my side has pressure right now.
Well, it just likes you.
If that's you doing that.
Ow! Okay, Levi, I think I'm getting bit.
What?
I think I'm getting bit on my
Oh,
fucking
what?
side.
I don't know where that thing works. Which one?
It's on the side of the wall right there.
If you're biting me, you.
Oh, sh. Right here?
Yeah, look. Holy shit.
You?
It's like right down my back too.
And right,
Well,
is
I
this
mean,
one right
you
here?
have a mark right
You
there.
have a bite. It
Yeah.
looks like a bite mark.
There's.
And it's
Hold on,
hot.
hold on, don't touch. Let me get on video.
You know, it's not nice to bite people.
Shit, the water.
Yeah. Why you gotta bite people? What's weird about it was that's where I first initially felt it.
Was right here?
Yes.
Yeah, it's right
Don't touch it, but now it's hurting towards more of my center back.
Yeah, that's plainly a bite mark.
Okay, but here's the kicker. I don't feel scared. I don't feel like it was trying to hurt me. I think it was just doing what you guys told it to do.
I didn't tell it to bite nobody.
Well, you told it to come mess with me.
Yeah, I told it to move the chair.
It did.
You
Yeah.
told it to turn the camera back
I
on.
don't know if the camera got it moving, but it did turn the camera off and on the man.
Turn off the light.
Think that's what it is?
Yeah, but won't you do me a favor and stay near me, because I don't really like getting bit.
That's crazy. We're going to have to get pictures of that in a minute. Oh my god. What the f was that? Are you growling at me? Nah, dude, that was in here. Holy sh! My god, that was the loudest growl I've ever heard in my life. It was in this house. It was in here.